God is the greatest.
No matter what you're going through, cast your votes, my youth,
and the elders as well. David Thomas in the east, Joel Samson in the west.
Well, today is a new day. Give thanks for life. All praises to the TPP. We are built with life. Farley come with a new wave. We are gonna take a ride. David and Samson are the choice, yeah, we plan to fight. The anger will crumble us, the blessings surround us. We don't care who not like we, TPP a show love. The anger will crumble us, the blessings surround us. We don't care who not like we, Farley still a show love. Look how far we have come from, because of Farley. Good things say that we PNM you feel. Far we have come from, we have not seen, and to move a country. We are the blue army. Oh, them treat my son fair sometimes.
Fed up.
Farley, yeah, we cry.
Time for a change.
Me have to do something with my life.
Trouble, not
TPP. Look how far we have come from, because of Farley. Good things they got we. Far we have come from, we have not seen, and to move up a country. We are the blue army. Because I Farley, good things they got me.
Get so you stand up. He's an elder, stand up.
Good things they got me. We are the blue army.
Tom on for the east, Samson for the west, TPP is the best. We vote in TPP, not that 1% party. Can't put me in slavery. We vote in TPP, all my people jumping because election morning is TPP. We voting, call we crab in a barrel. Gas price keep rising, but salary not changing. We fed up on the same thing, cause we and them keep thieving. So are you playing crazy or what? Or you feel the stupid or what? Like crab in barrel or what? All my people hands up, TPP people hands up. All my people hands up, TPP people hands up. Put them up, right up, right up. This is a thing, it's a serious thing. Tell Shorty on say we not voting in, cause it's them who leave the border open for the guns and junks and them to come in.
Border open.
Come on for the east, Samsung for the west, TPP is the best. So what? Are you playing crazy or what? Or you feel the stupid or what? Like grabbing barrel or what? All my people hands up, TPP people hands up. All my people hands up, TPP people hands up. Put them up, right up, right up. We vote in TPP, not that 1% party. Can't put me in slavery. We vote in TPP. Come on for the east, Samsung for the west, TPP is the best. Come on for the east, Samsung for the west, TPP is the best.
We have an
It shall be steadfast and sure. It must be fastened to the rock. It shall be grounded firm and deep in the Savior. Oh, the anchor holds, hold. The anchor holds. Oh, the anchor holds, hold. The anchor holds. Oh, the anchor holds, hold. The anchor holds. Oh, the anchor holds and firm. This is war against the people of Tobago, 'cause they've been trying to keep us down. But we'll fight 'cause we should stand side by side with hope and courage, 'cause God will be our guide. Expect the waves, the chorus to change the rain and storm. Have nothing to fear, 'cause we'll be anchored down. Oh, the anchor holds, hold. The anchor holds. Oh, the anchor holds, hold. The anchor holds. Oh, the anchor holds, hold. The anchor holds. Oh, the anchor holds and firm. Now is the time for us to demand our work. It's the only way we'll have progress and grow. Let us unite to win and remove all fear. Tobago People's Party, the only ship to take us there. But expect the waves and the turbulence through rain and storm. Have nothing to fear. Tobago will be anchored down. Oh, the anchor holds, hold. The anchor holds. Oh, the anchor holds and firm. The anchor holds. Oh, the anchor holds, hold. The anchor holds. Oh, the anchor holds and firm. The anchor holds. All aboard! The ship in harbor! TPP crew, we're all there! All come in! Come in!
TPP, 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 TPP.
When you hear the horn sound, all aboard the TPP ship. Tobago, it is your time now. All aboard the TPP ship. There is no need to worry. All aboard the TPP ship. We're sailing with Captain Farley. All aboard the TPP ship. We're sailing with TPP. Oh. Sailing, sailing. We're riding them waves to the shore. In turbulence, rain or storm. Anchored down, we be anchored down.
Tomo done with East, Samson done with West. Mighty God is the best. We done for TPP. Shampa done dead and she buried. I am in the political cemetery. People just give thanks for the victory. All my people jumping, TPP celebrating. Tell them say God not sleeping. They get judgment, now they crying. 10 years they had me suffering. Call me grabbing a barrel. We chief second disrespecting. Free at last, we singing. So all you like the victory hour. All you like the victory hour. All you like the victory hour. Hour. All my people hands up. TPP people hands up. All my people hands up. TPP people hands up. Put them up. Right up. Right up. This is a thing, is a serious thing, is a Tobago thing. Miss TPP thing. We love TPP like our finger love ring. Tell P and them haters keep on hating. Tomo done with East, Samson done with West. Mighty God is the best. So all you like the victory hour. All you like the victory hour. All you like the victory hour. All my people hands up. TPP people hands up. All my people hands up. TPP people hands up. Put them up. Right up. Right up. We done for TPP. Ayana, a man who can't climb up a hill beachy. Shampa done dead and she buried. People just give thanks for the victory. Tomo done with East, Samson done with West. Mighty God is the best. Tomo done with East, Samson done with West. Mighty God is the best.
Get them the anchor, get them. We go get them the anchor, get them. Get them the anchor, get them. We go get them the anchor. The anchor was, the anchor was, the anchor was, the anchor was. This election, this trouble, will be problems. This trouble, they will need protection. This trouble, cause it's mixed for all of them. This trouble, the TPP. This trouble, we able and ready. This trouble, we looking for victory. This trouble, we Tomo and not see. This trouble, this trouble. The anchor was, the anchor was, the anchor was. It's mixed up in Charlotteville. This trouble all the way to Patience Hill. This trouble when you reach Castara. This trouble TPP take over. This trouble go and tell Shamfa. This trouble make sure you call Ayana. This trouble with the voting finger. This trouble the time will be over. This trouble. This trouble. This trouble. This trouble. Get them the anchor. Get them. We go get them the anchor. Get them. Get them the anchor, get them. We go get them the anchor. On election morning, this trouble. When the cocks start crowing, this trouble. You have to get moving, this trouble. Cause it's time for voting. This trouble. When you see the paper, this trouble. Become a blue warrior. This trouble. Show you no stagger. This trouble. The X by the anchor. This trouble. This trouble, this trouble, this trouble. The anchor was, the anchor was, the anchor was, the anchor was. We have an anchor, a blue anchor. We have an anchor, a blue anchor. Get them the anchor, get them. We go get them the anchor, get them. Get them the anchor, get them. We go get them the anchor. This is the season, this trouble to vote with a reason. This trouble, don't forget Kid Rowley. This trouble, and the name he call we. revolution. So we kicking out this slave master. It's trouble. It's trouble. It's trouble. The Yanka wars. The Yanka wars. The Yanka wars. The Yanka wars. In Tobago East they say it's trouble. They built in Tomo up there. It's trouble. When you come down in the west, it's trouble. With nothing is no contest. It's trouble. Tobago now gone blue. It's trouble. Listen what I'm telling you. It's trouble. The night of the 28th. It's trouble. TPP will celebrate. It's trouble. It's trouble. It's trouble. It's trouble. Give them the anchor. Give them. You go give them the anchor. Give them. Give them the anchor, give them. We go give them the anchor. The anchor wars. 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 The anchor wars.
Ah, yes. Let me see where on the TV they know.
The political campaign will be conducted like church.
Yes, man. Look me chief on TV. Sensible story. Let me sit back and listen to him.
Brothers and sisters, I come to you at this time not just as the leader of this great revolution, but I come to you because there is a mighty blue wave that is enveloping this entire island, this island of Tobago, our home. Because for too long, we have walked through the wilderness. And now it's time for a washing.
We are experiencing a weather phenomena. Winds from the east are colliding with winds from the west, and it looks like it's going to be a big one coming towards us. We just want you to stay safe and be prepared. The TPP is coming to take over.
60,000 people, you're behaving like 60,000 crabs in a barrel.
On the 28th, we are going to capsize the barrel of crab.
Wash the red paint off the land. Let's paint it blue.
Come let me paint it blue.
It's a blue
Let the
wave.
old man
Taking
do.
back our heritage for me and you. Blue wave. It's a blue wave. Wash the red paint off the land. Let's paint it blue. Blue wave. It's a blue wave.
Together.
60,000 strong tsunami coming through. It's a blue wave.
Voila. We part in the Red Sea now. Them thinking that we were drunk. We making the promised land
The greatest little island. Oh yeah.
Tell them we not backing down.
Anchor hold from in the ground.
Tobago we kicking the barrel down. Come,
Wash the red paint off the land. Let's paint it blue. Blue wave.
Whoa, yeah. Paint it
Taking
blue.
back
We
our
taking over.
heritage for
It's
me
taking over.
and you. Blue
For
wave.
me and you.
It's a blue wave. Wash the red
It's a
paint off the
revolution.
land. Let's
Taking back we own
paint it
land.
blue.
Come
Blue
now we
wave.
paint it blue.
It's a
Come
blue
now we
wave.
making blue. Together.
60,000 strong tsunami coming through. It's a blue wave.
Now it's time to purify the land. Now it's time for cleansing. Now it's time to do it with purpose, with unity, and with truth. Now is the time for us to stand strong and to stand proud and to get everybody on the island on board for this blue wave that is coming, and to ensure that every valley, every hillside, every hamlet, every town, every small village, every cove is actually washed in this blue wave. So this is a call for the 60,000 strong. Whether they're coming from the east, whether they're coming from the north, whether they're coming from the south, whether they're coming from the west, we want 60,000 strong. Let us converge, let us come together, and let us change this land. We have to continue this revolution. We started in 2021, and we are going to continue it in 2025. God will help us, brothers and sisters, and this blue wave will cleanse the land. This is our prayer. In Jesus' name, amen.
The blue wave taking over. The blue wave.
Who can wait, I'm running and put on my jersey. The blue wave coming, I'm going to put on my jersey. Hold on.
We want balance. 60,000 strong. We want balance. Election. We have vote TPP, yeah, we strong bad. Them other parties must have gone mad. Deep down in the earth to put the anchor. Election. We have vote TPP, yeah, we strong bad. Them other parties must have gone mad. Can't move, we know, can't conquer. TPP, what we say? I Farley, what we say? The rest of them just a bribe with money. Yo, big up to more, big up, not say I hear. Check me IG. We too real, yo, check me IG. The whole of beer go a TPP. The right choice, for the country, yeah. Wait, election. We have vote TPP, yeah, we strong bad. Them other parties must have gone mad. Deep down in the earth where we anchor, yeah. Election. We have vote TPP, yeah, we strong bad. Them other parties must have gone mad. Deep down in the earth where we anchor, yeah. Me feel me have a vote. Me fed up on the promises. Me can't take it no more. On the 28th of TPP, we voting it for sure. Political gimmicks, you know see the immaculate. You know see the immaculate. We with Farley, we with nothing, we with Tobago. TPP, yeah, that's the right thing to do. From country, Charlotteville, go shake Buccoo. You a TPP, yeah. We want balance. Election. We have vote TPP, yeah, we strong bad. Them other parties must have gone mad. Deep down in the earth where we anchor, yeah. Election. We have vote TPP, yeah, we strong bad. Them other parties must have gone mad. Deep down in the earth where we anchor, yeah.
Yeah. You hear me again? Boom! You and I defend our truths, alright? You hear me? It's all about the TPP. Blue, we say, you hear me? Boom! Anchor them, you hear me? Woo! Ha! As a lady anchor down, Tobago has 60,000 strong, fly those blue flags high, wave them in the sky. From the east to the west, Tobago we rise, forget the rest. TPP change the tide, with Captain Farley, Tobago People's Party. Tobago People's Party, Tobago People's Party. We vote in TPP, we vote in TPP. Samson and David are the reps. They have no match, they are the best, standing side by side. With Farley as their guide. Anchored in our hearts, grounded from the start. Let's just play our part. Lift your party high, unity and pride. Let Jah be your guide. Tobago People's Party, Tobago People's Party. Tobago People's Party. We vote in TPP, we vote in TPP. As a lady anchor down, Tobago has 60,000 strong, fly those blue flags high, wave them in the sky. Let the rhythm take your soul. Together we are in control. TPP and force, new story to be told. Tobago we sign for a change. Let us rearrange, time to ride the waves. We're no longer enslaved, we bold and brave. You hear me again? Tobago People's Party, Tobago People's Party. We vote in TPP, we vote in TPP. Tobago People's Party. God is the greatest.
No matter what you're going through, cast Cast your votes, my youth, and the elders as well. David Thomas in the east, Trinity Thompson in the west. Well, today is a new day. Give thanks for life. All praises to the TPP. We are built with life. Farley come with a new wave. We are gonna take a ride. David and Samson are the choice. Yeah, we plan to fight. The anger will crumble us. The blessings surround us. We don't care who not like we. TPP I show love. The anger will crumble us. The blessings surround us. We don't care who not like we. Farley still a show love. Look how far we have come from. Because of Farley. Good things say that we. PNM you feel. Far we have come from. We have not seen. And to move up a country. We are the blue army. Oh, them treat man so unfair sometimes. Fed up. Farley, yeah, we cry. Time for a change. Me have to do something with my life. Trouble, not TPP. Look how far we have come from. Because of Farley. Good things they got me. Far we have come from. We have not seen. And to move up a country. We are the blue army. Because I Farley, good things say that we get so you stand up, elders stand up, good things say that we are the blue army.
Tomo for the east, Samsung for the west, TPP is the best. We vote in TPP, not that 1% party. Can't put me in slavery. We vote in TPP, all my people jumping because election morning is TPP. We voting, call we crab in a barrel. Gas price keep rising, but salary not changing. We fed up on the same thing, copy and them keep thieving. So are you playing crazy or what? Or you feel the stupid or what? Like crabbing barrel or what? All my people hands up, TPP people hands up. All my people hands up, TPP people hands up. Put them up, right up, right up. This is a thing, is a serious thing. Tell Shorty on say we not voting in cause it's them who leave the border open for the guns and drugs and them to come in.
Border open.
Come over the east, Samsung for the west, TPP is the best. So what? Are you playing crazy or what? Or you feel the stupid or what? Like crabbing barrel or what? All my people hands up, TPP people hands up. All my people hands up, TPP people hands up. Put them up, right up, right up. We vote in TPP, not that 1% party. Can't put me in slavery. We vote in TPP. Come over the east, Samsung for the west, TPP is the best. Come over the east, Samsung for the west, TPP is the best.
We have an anchor that keeps It shall be steadfast and sure. It must be fastened to the rock. It shall be grounded firm and deep in the Savior. Oh, the anchor holds, hold. The anchor holds. Oh, the anchor holds, hold. The anchor holds. Oh, the anchor holds, hold. The anchor holds. Oh, the anchor holds and firm. This is war against the people of Tobago, 'cause they've been trying to keep us down. But we'll fight 'cause we should stand side by side with hope and courage, 'cause God will be our guide. Expect the waves, the chorus to change the rain and storm. Have nothing to fear, 'cause we'll be anchored down. Oh, the anchor holds, hold. The anchor holds. Oh, the anchor holds, hold. The anchor holds. Oh, the anchor holds, hold. The anchor holds. Oh, the anchor holds and firm. Now is the time for us to demand our work. It's the only way we'll have progress and grow. Let us unite to win and remove all fear. Tobago People's Party, the only ship to take us there. But expect the waves and the turbulence through rain and storm. Have nothing to fear. Tobago will be anchored down. Oh, the anchor holds, hold. The anchor holds. Oh, the anchor holds and firm. The anchor holds. Oh, the anchor holds, hold. The anchor holds. Oh, the anchor holds and firm. The anchor holds. All aboard! The ship in order! TPP crew, we're all of that! All of come in! Come in!
TPP, 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 TPP.
Samson done with West. Mighty God is the best. We done for TPP. Shampa done dead and she buried. I am not in the political cemetery. People just give thanks for the victory. All my people jump in TPP celebrating. Tell them say God not sleeping. They get judgment, now they crying. 10 years they had me suffering. Call me grabbing a barrel. We chief second disrespecting. Free at last, we singing. So all you like the victory or all you like the victory or all you like the victory or all my people hands up, TPP people hands up, all my people hands up, TPP people hands up, put them up, right up, right up. This is a thing, is a serious thing, is a Tobago thing, Mr. TPP thing. We love TPP like our finger love ring, and pay them haters keep on hating. Come on, done with this.
The following is a paid political announcement.
One for you, one for me. The TPP. We is love, love is the people. We is one, yeah. Tom, man, go to Tobago this week. We vote in TPP, Tobago People's Party.
Come in, come in. Come in, come in. Come in, come in. Come in, come in.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Mount Pleasant welcomes us. We are in the electoral district of Buccoo, Mount Pleasant. Good night, everyone. May we stand as we pay respect to the national anthem of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. This will be followed by prayer done by the MP for Tobago West, the Honorable Joel Sampson.
Come in.
Good evening, Mount Pleasant. All eyes closed, all heads bowed. Merciful Father, we give you thanks for life, health, and strength. We give you thanks for another day, God, where we can come together, oh God, as an organization, oh God, to spread the word to the people of Tobago, God. I ask that you may take full control of tonight's meeting, oh God. Guide us, grant us mercies, oh God. Continue to protect us, oh God. Oh God, I ask that you may guide the 15 candidates, oh God. Touch them from the crown of their head to the very soles of their feet, oh God. Guide them in their going out and in their coming in, oh God. Protect them from things seen and unseen. Continue to guide this great party, oh God, Father. Continue to guide our leaders and bless them, oh God. And as we go into tonight's proceeding, you just take full control and let everything be done to your name's honor and glory. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Thank you, MP Sampson. The blue wave, the blue movement, Tobago is we. Buccoo Mount Pleasant, we are here in support of the candidate, Keigon, Denoon.
You respect that?
Brothers and sisters, let me acknowledge the political leader of the TPP and Chief Secretary of the Tobago House of Assembly, the Honorable Farley, Chavez, Augustine, the Chairman of the TPP, Ms. Anne Natasha II, the Deputy Political Leaders, Dr. Faith Brebner, Mrs. Natisha Charles Pantin, Mr. Trevor James, and all other members of the executive of the TPP. All 15 candidates gathered here. This is serious business, brothers and sisters. The countdown has begun. January 12th is right here. And we are here to support and endorse and to let Tobago know that Buccoo Mount Pleasant is safe with Keigon Denoon. Let's go, DJ.
All aboard! The shipping armor! TPP crew, where are they? All you come in!
I want all you to come in!
I want you to come in! Come in! All you come in!
If you're voting at 4851, I want you to come in!
Come in!
If you're voting at 4852, I want you to come in! If you're voting at 5857, I want you to come in! come in.
All you come in.
All you come in. Thank you. Buccoo Mount Pleasant from Canaan Center Street, Shervan Road, Coral Gardens, Buccoo, Mount Pleasant, Keigon, Denoon. Brothers and sisters, tonight, you know we said the pace starts from tonight. So we are making it swift and we're moving on. I now want to ask the candidate for Bonaccord Crown Point, Mr. Nikita Percy, to come and talk to us.
Selector, turn up the rhythm. Milford Court, Far Roads, Lava Ground, Silk Cotton, Merchant Man Drive, the whole of Bonaccord Crown Point. This is the sound. One love, one mission. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Hear the call of the people, the voice loud and clear. Bonaccord Crown Point, we cast out the fear. Nikita Percy, him step up to the task. A new day at dawn, no time to wear a mask. From the ground, him rise up. A true man of the style. Ready to put in the work, ready for the tile. The TPP banner, wave it up high, let me see. Him a go represent for you and for me. Oh, bounty on a mission. You hear the people chanting. Step up to the table, no more separating. Bonaccord Crown Point, we stand for the right. With a vote for the future, we igniting the light. From Milford Court to Lava Ground, we feeling the vibe. It's a mandate of progress to maintain.
Mount Pleasant, good night. I like what I seen in Mount Pleasant, man. Mount Pleasant, good night. And I like what I'm hearing too, man. Allow me to stand on all protocols already observed. Let me say a Happy New Year to all the residents here in Mount Pleasant. And you all should be proud tonight. The kind of representation you are about to get from that man they call Denoon. Don't take it for granted. Make sure you call him all the time and use him all the time. Because he's a man willing to come out and do the work.
You respect that. You respect that. You respect that.
Tonight, I want to focus on a policy about sports and outdoor recreational development. The core objective of this policy is to strategically position sports and outdoor recreation as a viable economic driver for Tobago. This will be achieved through modernization of sporting and recreational activity, the stimulation of private and public investment in sport infrastructure, and the systematic development of local athletic talent. By doing so, the policy aims to generate employment, foster youth empowerment, enhance community well-being, and diversify Tobago tourism product. A critical foundation of this policy is the development of modernization of sports and recreational infrastructure across Tobago. This includes both indoor and outdoor facilities that can support training, competition, entertainment, and community engagement. Identifying underutilized land and facility for redevelopment into multi-purpose recreational spaces. Encouraging public-private partnership to finance, build, and manage sports infrastructure. Ensuring facilities meet regional and international standards to allow Tobago to hold competitive events. Designing spaces that are inclusive, accessible, and environmentally sustainable. This infrastructure-first approach ensures that sport is not treated as a recreational afterthought, but as a formal sector capable of attracting investment and generating revenue. This development of recreational spaces is intrinsically linked to the advancement of Tobago natural athletic talent. Our communities possess immense untapped potential, and this policy prioritizes a structured pathway to nature the talent from a very tender age. The reason why the THA has adopted this as one of their policy is that we start creating some athletes from the tender age. Now, normally when we hear about sports in Trinidad and Tobago, we expect our athletes to be the best and to do the best, even in our football fields. Now, one of the things that we have to take into consideration, most of our sporting disciplines start in primary school or in high school or higher. Now, in other countries, when you look, everything starts from the preschool level. So the THA is now looking at starting everything and incorporating everything from the preschool, coming that continuous level that is going to take place through the primary school into the secondary school. We have to look at sport in a holistic way. So expect now, when we come to you and we say, hey, in preschool, your child had to get little tugs, you had to get spikes, you had to get all these things in order to play sports. This is where the development is going to start from. The THA will establish comprehensive talent development system focused on early identification, continuous training, and long-term athletic support. Implement sports-specific training programs led by certified coaches and technical experts. Offer workshops in areas such as sports psychology, nutrition, injury prevention, discipline, and career planning. Provide coaching, education, and certification programs to build local capacity. Collaborate with primary and secondary schools to introduce structured physical education and competitive sport programs. Establish formal partnership with local sports clubs and community organizations to scout and mentor promising athletes. Create inter-school and inter-community leagues to provide consistent competitive exposure. Tourist, sport tourism, and economic growth. Last night I did a little snippet in Lowlands about sport tourism and where we want to take it. So I'm just going to go a little further tonight in it. Sport tourism represents a significant opportunity to diversify Tobago's tourism offering beyond traditional leisure travel. This policy seeks to establish Tobago as a premier Caribbean destination for sports tourism, attracting athletes, spectators, and international organizations year-round. Hosting regional and international sporting events. We must be able to bid for and host regional international tournament, meet, and championship. Develop an annual sports event calendar to create predictable tourism inflow. Partnership with airlines, hotels, and tour operators to create a whole travel package. The THA has committed to strategically develop the development of the Friendship Estate as a major sport and recreational hub, which include a water park designed to boost year-round recreational tourism, appealing to family, visitors, and local residents alike. A drag and drifting racing facility to establish Tobago as a destination for motorsport, attracting regional and international competitors. These facilities will stimulate economic activities, including hospitality, transportation, food services, merchandising, and event management. So when we earmark that spot, and we say, you know what, we're going to put the water park and the motor crossing, those motor sports there. This is not only for the people that are coming in. This is to create the avenues for local as well to gain revenue through all of these different disciplines, as in transportation, as in the taxi men and them come in, the food services, all the vendors will be coming to sell and all of that. So this is also for all the locals.
Percy, show them no mercy.
Through the implementation of this policy, Tobago can expect increased investment in sports and recreational infrastructure, sustainable employment opportunities within the sport and tourism sector, enhanced youth engagement, discipline, and a career path, greater international visibility and branding recognition for the island of Tobago. Stronger community cohesion through shared recreational spaces and events. This sporting and outdoor recreational focused policy positions sports not merely as leisure, but as strategic development tool by investing in infrastructure, nurturing local talent, and leveraging sports tourism. Tobago can unlock new economic opportunities while empowering its people, particularly its youth, to strive both local and global strategies.
Percy.
This is what voting for the Tobago Party can do for you. Protect our youths, preserve our future, provide creative, innovative system, solution, and support to sustain their talents, gifting, and abilities. A government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Tonight, I thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for this brief time I spent with you. But I want you to remember, on the 12th of January, I want you to go out. I want you to take your time and look for that anchor, and look for that anchor, and look for that anchor. Make sure you see Keigon Denoon, and make sure and put the X. By who? By who? By Keigon Denoon. I thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Selector, turn up the rhythm. Milford Court, Far Roads, Lava Ground, Silcott, Merchantman Drive, the whole of Banner Court, 1 point. This is the sound. One love, one mission. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You're the call of the people.
Thank you,
the voice
Nikita,
loud and
Percy.
clear.
Banner Court, Crown Point. Brothers and sisters, the age rare. I said a couple weeks ago, a rising tide lifts all boats. All boats. And we have seen what the rising tide of the TPP in this Tobago landscape has done. Brothers and sisters, Buccoo Mount Pleasant people, put your hands together, raise your flag, lift your voices, and make room for your candidate, Keigon, Caleb, Denoon, the man you will be voting for on January 12th, for whom you will place the anchor firmly. They can say what they want about Keigon, but the rising tide lifts all boats, and success on January 12th. Buccoo Mount Pleasant, welcome Keigon Denoon.
The vibe is strong, we not waiting around. Man, I rise up, youth I rise up from every part of town. Buccoo Mount Pleasant gets a new face. Keigon Denoon coming through, look out for the drive and pace. This opportunity, everybody agree, Tobago is we. Yes! Keigon Denoon, next level vision. Fresh young energy, driven by ambition. TPP is the party, we making the decision for a bright talking on a rapid transition. All about the TPP trend, taking Tobago to the next level again. Hey, hear the mandate, it's a call to everyone. If you competent or willing, your work is not done. We don't care about color, whether association, party or skin. A united people in Tobago, all we win. If you truly loyal and you want to be free, Tobago is we.
Mount Pleasant, good evening. How are we feeling this evening? I want to take this opportunity to wish all of you a Happy New Year. And just to remind you that the election is 9 days away. Permit me to recognize our political leader and Chief Secretary, the Honorable Farley, Chavez, Augustine, all other deputy political leaders, the chairman of this party, Miss Anne Natasha second. Permit me to also recognize my brother in arms, Nikita Percy. Give him a round of applause. Also recognize Mr. Wayne Waffs-Clark, who is here tonight. I also see my sister, Megan Morris. But I also see the member of parliament, the one that they told to appear some months ago. Here with us, Mr. Joel Sampson. Give him a round of applause as well. Brothers and sisters, we are here this evening because we understand that 9 days to the polls means that we have to take the future of this island seriously. We have seen fear-mongering, we have seen lies, we have seen so many things being spread in the past couple of weeks. But as I said in an earlier meeting, we would continue to campaign on hope and not fear. We would continue to campaign on a brighter future for Tobago instead of instilling fear in Tobagonians. You see, the moment you have to instill fear in a population to vote for you, it tells you something about you. While I was resting on the Sabbath, I heard that they were calling my name. But that is all right. Because the last time they called Nazi name, he appeared.
PNM nothing!
And so, if they want to call my name, it means that they see something so great in me that they are afraid of. So, have no fear. Have no fear. There's nothing to be afraid of. The people will speak on the 12th of January.
You respect that? You respect that? You respect that?
What I am grateful for, brothers and sisters, is that the style and type of politics on this island has changed. No longer are we meddling in that gutter politics of pulling people down. You see, because to pull someone down, you have to be beneath them. And so when they go low, we will go high. But tonight, we are here about the development of this great little island. We have started with the blueprint that was rolled out on the 1st of January. A blueprint that showed Tobagonians what is in store with this administration. We didn't sell you dreams. We showed you step by step how we are going to achieve the goals that are set out in that document. As I walked the highways and byways of this electoral district, I met so many young men with so much bright futures. And a few of them who lie right here on this block told me that they want to get into farming. And when you look at the blueprint, brothers and sisters, you would see that we have so much incentives for farmers. Up to $100,000 for young people who want to get into farming. You see, anybody could put a big building and nice structures in a document. But at the end of the day, development must be felt on a personal level. It doesn't make sense to be able to go to big buildings and you come home to an empty household with no food in your cupboards. And this is a party that cares about your personal development. Brothers and sisters, and that is why you would have seen that in the launch of the blueprint, we have allocated $500 for every newborn child up to the age of 5 years old as we encourage you to populate this island.
You respect that?
The thing about it is, I am hearing a sister say that she is sorry that she has stopped making children. But if Sarah could have done it in the Bible, there is hope. But brothers and sisters, even more than that, this government, this administration, is one that has shown you that they care about you. It's one that has shown you that they listen to the people. For example, for many years, all of us have suffered from the traffic that builds up by the gas station in Canby. In these 4 years, now I could drive there comfortable, go and put in gas and don't obstruct the traffic. A couple days ago, we had the launch at Uptown Fascinators, a band that was homeless, and in a few days got a home because of collaboration. And this is a government that continues to work for you, the people, day in and day out, because we understand.
You respect that? You respect that? You respect that?
I was looking at the news this morning, and I recognized that the radar is no longer going to be a topic of conversation.
PNM nothing.
So, before was radar. But you see, when you serve a God that never sleeps and never fails, the timing of things are always important. So let's see what they will talk about now. But what I want you to do, brothers and sisters, is to stay true to the cause. To stay true to the cause because you understand that with the Tobago People's Party, you have come a long way and you want to go further. Do not allow people to come and tell you all manner of things without any truth in it. I want you to sit and assess for yourselves. To sit and assess for yourself. Just now, allow the cars to pass. We are asking that PDY 5199, please remove your vehicle. PDY 5199, please remove your vehicle. So as we continue, this administration recognizes that land and housing is a challenge. And Tobagonians love to build their own homes. And so we are going to make lands available for you and for your next generation.
You respect that? You respect that?
And these lands are going to be made available to you at $15 a square foot, which basically means about $75,000 a lot. Where else in Trinidad and Tobago are you going to get that? You see, brothers and sisters, at the end of the day, development, though can be found in big buildings and infrastructure, must be felt on an individual basis. And when you sat on the 1st of January, you would have seen the plans, over 8,000 new jobs. 8,000 new jobs for you, the people of Tobago. And as I walked through the highways and byways, I heard people talking about CPEP and URP. Again, more fear-mongering. But on January, you recognized that CPEP and URP are again set to get another pay increase under this caring administration.
You respect that? You respect that?
PNM nothing.
Because all of us have to do our part in ensuring that we continue making this the greatest little island on the planet. We will play our part, and as a caring administration, we will ensure that we serve the people of Tobago to the best of our abilities. So when they call our names, we feel good. Because my grandmother always told me that nobody picks up a stone and pelts a green mango in a tree. They always pelt the ripe one. But I continue to trust in Almighty God, understanding that He that has started a good work will see it through to the end. And as I close, I leave you with these words of encouragement. The harder they come. I say the harder they come, the harder they come, the harder they'll fall. We know what we are about. Forward ever. Forward ever. No retreat. No retreat. We will continue making Tobago the greatest little island on the planet. I thank you.
I come out to dirty my finger. I'm ready to dirty my finger. Paint and oil, rub it all over. Let we get money together. I come out to dirty my finger. I'm ready to dirty my finger. Chop come from up Grenada. So let we get dirty together. Don't afraid to go down low, go down low. Play up in your so and so in your with people you do not know, cause it's Chavez in your pressure. Don't afraid to go down low, go down low. Play up in your so and so in your with people you do not know, cause it's true.
Let me see the finger, Buccoo Mount Pleasant. Let me see you 4851.
I come out to dirty my
Let me
finger.
see you 4852. Let me see you 4856. 4857, where you? 4860. Let's count the votes. Thank you, candidate Keigon Denoon. Buccoo Mount Pleasant. Remember on January 12th, serious business. You go as early as you can to the polls. No one must be caught outside a polling division at 6 p.m. You vote as early as you can. What is the symbol you'll be looking for? The name of the candidate? What's the name of the candidate? Keigon Denoon. You're placing 1X very firmly in the space allotted. Not on the line, in the middle. Not twice, not two times, not thrice, not 3 times. Once, a firm X. So that when the votes are counted after 6 p.m., we must see all the blue flags in Buccoo coming up from the Bayfront, coming up to Coral Gardens, swinging across to Shervan, coming up to Mount Pleasant, and then we must hear Keigon saying, wait for me, we coming, because Buccoo Mount Pleasant, you must bring home Keigon Denoon on January 12th. Brothers and sisters, the Tobago People's Party is ours. We have a fantastic, a tremendous, someone who is worthy of being our leader. And tonight, to come to talk to us, let us welcome the political leader of the Tobago People's Party, Chief Secretary, Tobago, the Honorable Farley Chavez Augustine.
I'm holding on in order to stay around in therapy imbalance. For it is nature's way until judgment day. Weakness ain't got a chance. Playing strong cause I realize the price little one must pay to keep the big one in paradise. This torment and misery all day. Destruction of the weak is nature's plan. The humble and the meek must understand. This day of the strong man is the devil's heyday. So they will bite the ground when the master plays. But I'm holding on in order to stay around in a life therapy imbalance. For it is nature's way until judgment day. Weakness ain't got a chance. Playing strong cause I realize.
Brothers and sisters, in just a couple of minutes, this vehicle was being blocked by a car on the street. The driver was asked to move the car. I hope the driver has so done. Right?
Destruction of the weak is nature's plan. The humble and the meek must understand. This day of the strong man is the devil's heyday. So they will bite the ground when the master plays. As long as you have the cash and all your strings attached, you're on earth but living in heaven. There's nothing for the poor or as evermore. Life in a lion's den. Hungry man shall aspire to keep the high man on top. To take him higher and higher. The poor one must struggle till he drops. Destruction of the weak is nature's plan. The humble and the meek must
Good night, Mount Pleasant. Good night, Tobago People's Party. Good night, Tobago. I'm happy to be at this junction here tonight. We are about, 8 days left? 9 days left? 9 days before we have a blue tsunami across the entire island of Tobago, from Charlotteville all the way down to Crown Point, Scarborough all the way across to Lansome. And tonight, I want to thank so many of you who have shown up at this junction and in this area to give some support for Mr. Keigon Denoon. Let us put our hands together and make some noise as we support Mr. Keigon Denoon.
We respect that. We respect that.
I want to start by saying, now is not the time to grow weary. Now is not the time to take your foot off of the gas. Now is not the time to ease up on anybody. Now is not the time to stop walking and canvassing. We are going right down until 6 p.m. on January the 12th, 2026. And by 6:01 p.m., we must be confident in our hearts that the Tobago People's Party done win the election. Tonight, I want to talk to you about two things. Because tonight from here, we head across to the district of Bonaccord, Crown Point. So two things I want to talk to you about tonight. At the launch of the blueprint on January 1st, and I'm sure you looked at it and you see chalk and cheese. You see who really do their homework, who sit down and put emphasis and effort into what is required to develop this place, and who just run to ChatGPT and punch in some keywords, lift it out and slap it on a screen and say, here, look at manifesto. We took our time with the blueprint because we actually care about making Tobago the greatest little island on the planet. And there are two substantial issues that I think are relevant here and also in Bonaccord, Crown Point tonight. The first is we are pledging to you, we are forming a covenant with you that there will be a new Tobago living wage or minimum living wage. And we said to you in that blueprint that we will preside over Tobago House of Assembly when no Tobago House of Assembly worker will receive less than $5,500 per month. That means that the most vulnerable among us, including those in CPEP and URP, will get yet another increase in salary from the Tobago People's Party. The first time we promised the people in CPEP and URP and Tobagonians a living wage was in December of 2021. We came into office and we did not wait on the central government. We did not wait on the Ministry of Finance. We looked at our budget. We looked at our finances. We said that things were hard, but we said we have to give the workers in URP and CPEP a raise notwithstanding. And so we are known as the only political party that when we make a promise to pay workers a substantial increase, we do good on that promise. We promised you first time, we delivered it. We are promising it to you again now, and I can guarantee it to you tonight that after January the 12th, you shall receive that minimum living wage. And there is a reason for that. There is a reason why we believe we must do that. You see, things out here hard. Let us not fool ourselves. Things out here hard. When you look at food inflation prices, things hard. When you look at the logistics and supply chain challenges, when it comes to shipping and getting food supplies, getting building materials, and getting all that we consume and import into Trinidad and Tobago, the prices continue to rise almost daily. You will go to the supermarket today, you go back 2 weeks from now, the next fortnight, and the same item that you saw this week for $100 is $150 next week. And we understand that those who work in CPEP and URP, those who work as daily rated workers in the THA, that you want to be able to own a home, you want to buy a piece of land, you want to invest in your children's education, you want food on your table, you need to pay your rent. And the reality is, what is required for you to live in Tobago is a little bit more than what is required to live in Trinidad. And so we have decided that as of January 12, 2026, we are going to begin to introduce into Tobago a new minimum living wage for the people of Tobago, where the minimum somebody must make working for the THA is $5,500, which is more than what some of our workers receive today. And so, if I am promising you that tonight, and it's not just a promise, I prefer the word a covenant. Because a covenant is more than a promise. A covenant is a spiritual connection, a spiritual agreement, a spiritual contract between two people. And so the TPP covenants with the people of Tobago tonight that there will be a new Tobago minimum living wage standard for all of our employees. And of course, if that is what is in our blueprint, and we are known to increase without prompt from anybody else the salaries to CPEP and URP, I want that the next time they walk by you and tell you that we will close down CPEP and URP, push them out of your kitchen door, shut your door, and tell them leave your yard immediately. We will not be tricked in this season. We will not be tricked in this season. They probably feel this is the bald-head man who stand up and tell you we're not closing down Petrotrin. And as soon as the breeze blow hard, he turn it back and close down Petrotrin. When I make a covenant, I keep the covenant. Because I understand that the spiritual importance of covenants between man, God, and other human beings. So CPEP and URP workers, we want to move you to a place where you are more regularized. But more than that, we want to move you to a place where the productivity is higher. Because I want to say it in front. Because I know some, especially some who call themselves businessmen and women, will stand up and say, don't give them no more money. And they don't work hard enough. They always have the most to say. And those same people looking for handouts from the THA too. I'm saying if the THA is good enough to give incentives and to give subsidies and to give handouts to the business community, we are good enough to give it to the people on the ground and at the lower levels in our society too. So the levels of productivity must increase. If we're paying you more, you have to do more. At the end of the day, Tobago, with this covenant, I am saying we will pay you more. And you must be saying to your society, I will do more. When I leave my home on mornings to go to work, and everybody knows I am not a 7 o'clock in the morning person. I am like some of them who showing up on TikTok and Facebook, showing up to work at 4 o'clock in the morning. That's not me. 4 o'clock in the morning, I now going to bed. But I am one of those that when I start my day at 10 a.m., 10 p.m., I'm still working, still in office. Midnight, I'm still there. There are days when I get home, for sure, my daughter is asleep. And when I get up the next day, because I might have an appointment in Trinidad or elsewhere, she ain't even see me. It's video call. And I'm saying, if I am making that sacrifice, if members of my team are making that sacrifice and putting in all of that work, we want you to match that work for work. Because when all of us put in the hard work, Tobago will in fact become the greatest little island on the planet. We have to become more productive. We have to put in the work. Second thing I want to talk to you is in the tourism sector. Because we believe that for Tobago to grow, our natural competitive advantage is in sustainable tourism. And we tell you that we hope to have an economic contribution of 6% from tourism by the year 2030. We want to increase long stays by 25%. We ain't talking short stays. We ain't talking about the man who just come up for a night or who just come up for a fete today and then go back down tomorrow. We're talking about long stays. The objective is increase that by 25% by the time we get to 2035. So we know that there are some things we need to do, and we discuss them in the blueprint. We need to get some luxurious rooms. We need some better quality rooms, some 4- and 5-star rooms. We discuss what needs to happen insofar as transportation. And I discussed that at length up at Signal Hill last week. We know that we also have to spend some more money on marketing the island. But why am I talking to this community about tourism? Because at the end of the day, we could spend all the monies required in tourism. We could build new hotel rooms. We could bring more planes here. If we, the people of Tobago, are not properly positioned and ready to make the right investments in our time and our resources, then the product will still collapse. Now, I want to zero in on a very integral part of that Tobago tourism product for this community. And that is the Buccoo Marine Park area. The Buccoo Marine Park area is signally one of the most iconic parts of Tobago. Anywhere and everywhere we advertise Tobago, you have to see that picture of No Man's Land or Pigeon Point Jetty or of people being in the nylon pool. It's part of our DNA. I corrected it in Signal Hill, but I realized that they keep trying to say it. And I've decided that for the next 9 days, for every time the PNM tells a lie, I will keep repeating the truth. Because they feel that they could lie and lie and lie and lie, and people will believe it. I will keep telling the truth again and again and again and again. Because repetition deepens the impression. I want to make it clear, abundantly clear again, that this Tobago House of Assembly, led by Farley, Chavez, Augustine, or Augustine, however you want to call me, has never, will never, did never, no matter how you put them, we never decided at any juncture in our deliberations to take away No Man's Land from the people who ply their trade there and to kick them out of No Man's Land. That is a lie. It is not true. And I want to go further. I want to explain, because I explain it in passing. One businessman came to the THE and he said, look, what we have going on No Man's Land is not sustainable. We're talking sustainable tourism. People are getting a wonderful product, but there are no bathrooms across there. You can't really wash your hands. No access to fresh water. We don't know if all of the requirements for health and safety, if all of those requirements are being met. And so he said, look, I could offer the THA to work with them, build something nice that they could sell their food, but you have to promise me one thing as a THA. So I said, what's that? He said, you will have to maintain it. Because if I build it for free and donate it, I don't want the cost and the hassle to maintain it for the rest of forever. I said to the gentleman, you have to go and talk to the vendors and the people across there first, hear what they're saying, come up with a proposal, make sure the proposal meets all the environmental best practice, because I'm not agreeing to build no big monstrosity on No Man's Land or build anything into the sea. I'm not agreeing that sewage or any waste should go in the lagoon. So come up with a plan that is environmentally sound and ensure in your plan all the people who are currently there plying their trade can continue to do so. Nowhere in that conversation there was any talk, any idea, any thought of removing the people who are there. As a matter of fact, when we were fixing up going into Pigeon Point, the same PNM people jump up and say, look, instead of mash on a place, You can't get place to play a trade. They want the small man to make money. But who down there right now? Who in nicer properties down on Pigeon Point, going into Pigeon Point now? The same people who were there from before. So this administration has a track record of not kicking people out. We have a track record of building things better for people. So the people going into Pigeon Point who are selling in shantytown and in scraps, they now sell with decency, with integrity, and they can ply their trade as every Tobagonian should, supported by the THE. So if that was our approach going into Pigeon Point, why will we have a different approach down at No Man's Land? I want to say something else to you. No Man's Land and the lands surrounding No Man's Land were never vested in the Tobago House of Assembly in the first place. When they took those lands from Keigon, they placed them in a company, created a board, they paid consultants, and I'm being advised that Mr. Akili wasn't on the board, he was a consultant to the company. But they pay people and they kept the land for themselves. But I want you to understand how they're tricky. They're very tricky. Eh? You have to watch them. These are the same people who invited Sanders here and wanted to take the same land and give it away to an outsider called Mr. Stewart and put the people from No Man's Land out of it. These are the same people who came and tell you they ain't care about no hairy crab down in the lagoon. They ain't care about no environment in the lagoon. So let them come and talk to you about who want to give away no land. This TPP administration does not want to give away Tobago land to anybody else and to kick Tobagonians off land. In other words, we prefer to take those lands there that the state took from Keigon, put it in a company, take it from that company and invest it in the people of Tobago so you could ply your trade well. I also want to warn you, those of you down in that Buccoo Marine Park area, the Tobago House of Assembly was sued in the past because of a jet ski accident in Pigeon Point. We were sued and we lost the case. I was not chief sec yet. And I want to warn you, I want you to keep selling your food. I want you to keep selling your drinks. I like the idea that they had the small boats on them in the water and you could buy a little pillory and thing. That's what makes the thing beautiful. But I want you to do it in such a way that you remain safe, that it is healthy, it meets all the best practices by law and regulations so that nobody go fall sick when they eat your food. I want when people go across the line and they want to go off after they eat some good healthy Tobago food, where they're going right now? Dig a hole in the sand? Go in the bush? Is that how we want to continue? Is that what the greatest little island on the planet must look like? And so, while we are not supporting building out any big, massive concrete structure on No Man's Land, while we are not supporting mashing up the mangrove, while we are not supporting just taking the waste and putting it in the lagoon, we are saying to you, if our tourism product must be sustainable, you must serve with dignity, with grace, with integrity. You can't be last in the region. You must be the very best in the region. You can't be the worst. You travel across this region and you will see people plying their trade in similar ways. In some islands, they have in the middle of the ocean, they have bars set up. Some islands, they have restaurants set up in the middle of the ocean. But every single one of them meets certain international best practice. Because if a man come there, if a woman come there and eat and get sick, and it is found out that they get food poisoning from your food because something wasn't prepared properly, you getting sued, the THA getting sued, and the entire tourism product getting disrupted. And so I want to allay your fears. Look at how we treated the people going into Pigeon Point. We didn't kick them out and then bringing outsiders to take the spot. What we did is we took down the shanty town, gave them some tents temporarily, and tents and tables, and then we built something nicer, modest but nice and pretty, that they could now sell in dignity and look nice on the waterfront. That is the legacy of the Tobago's People's Party. We will not do anything different for the people who are now there on no man's land. And so I want to say to all of you youngsters operating in that area, we want you to continue operating your trade. We want to see that instead of you hustling the visitor and rushing them to go on the boat, that you dress nicely, that you have nice branding on your jersey, that you're polite, that you're clean. We want to see that you have a safe way to take them onto the glass bottom boat, that they get an educational tour. We don't want anybody to drown in the nylon pool ever again. We don't want no boat engine mashing up no man's foot in the nylon pool ever again. We want that when you come, you actually get a chance to earn, but you do so in the most dignified way possible. And let me add, it is since this administration is in power that not one, but there are 2 ticket crafts down in that area. There were never anything like those ticket crafts before. And the reason why they are there is because this administration supports the creativity of our young businessmen, our young entrepreneurs inside of that Buccoo Marine Park area. So don't believe them when they tell you we're kicking you out. Do not believe them. You can believe us, because we have demonstrated time and time again that we will always put Tobago first. And we don't need a slogan to put Tobago first. It's not like we're now learning it. We have always been putting Tobago first. And when we say Tobago is we, that includes the youth man, the Rasta man, the man who does smoke a little weed, the man who does drink, the man who does lime on the block, the man who does do this every day. You are part of the Tobago that is we. And this Tobago People's Party will take care of you regardless of your current station in life. This party is to everybody, from ghetto youth to the man who rich, to the woman who have a little class. This party is for all Tobagonians. Everyone. We are the originators of Rock and Come In. Is we start that Rock and Come In. And that's because this party belongs to Tobago people. And finally, I told you at the blueprint that we want to begin soon after the election to provide for every child born in Tobago, born to a Tobago resident, more than a year on island, $500 per month until that child is 5 years old. Now, 2 days ago, we started the new year. And between the time we started the new year and now, we have had 2 babies born to date. And because I am so confident in this promise and that we will deliver on this covenant, I, Farley, Chavez, Augustine, as Chief Secretary, will personally start the process with those 2 babies in paying that $500 a month until the government regulates it. I don't know the babies. I don't even know if I know the parents. But they will get that support from me personally until the Executive Council and the THA regularizes that covenant. Because I am confident that every single thing we place in that blueprint can actually be implemented. I am confident that when every Tobagonian actually sits and works from that same blueprint, that we will in fact create an island so great that no other island in this part of the hemisphere or even in the world will be able to compete with Tobago. I am tired. I am tired that all of the examples that we keep getting of developed societies, we keep hearing of Singapore, we keep hearing of the Asian tigers, we keep hearing about all of these countries in Europe, Finland and so on. I want that 4 years from now, when people are writing the economic textbooks and the development textbooks, when people like Anselm and Petal are actually writing budget reports and quoting from economic texts, they must be quoting about how great Tobago is and how great our transformation has been, because we will do what no other island territory in the world has done, which is to take the next 4 years and move Tobago from a place where we're begging cap in hand to a place where we can stand solid on our own 2 feet. We'll move Tobago to a place where our young people have great self-esteem, a great sense of self and pride in the castles of their own skin. We'll move Tobago to a place where our teachers and our school system turns out the best, the most educated, the brightest minds in the entire country and the Caribbean. We will turn Tobago into the greatest little island on the planet. And so when we say Tobago is we, it is an invitation for every single one of you, every single one of us, to come on board and to start building from the blueprint, brick by brick, until we build the greatest little island on the planet. I thank you, Mount Pleasant. I thank you, Buccoo, Mount Pleasant. See you across in Bonaccord, Crown Point. May God richly bless you.
Tobago is we. Tobago is all our we.
Join the TPP family on Saturday, January 3rd.
The proceeding was a paid political announcement.
Have you visited Tobago Channel 5's Facebook or Instagram pages lately? Well, check them out now for all the interviews and up-to-date news. Remember to like, share and follow for Tobago news and current affairs information at your fingertips.